go even further beyond!
Yeah, my name is Zakashi, and in this video we're going to be focusing on team building. It's a quick guide. Well, it's not going to be quick, it might not be quick, I don't know, I can't say. But it's going to be a guide on team building. It's a video request from someone called Demon Slayer and another person called Hiromi? Yeah, I said that right, Hiromi. But yeah, I'm just going to be giving you tips on how to build a good team and things that will help you actually build a good team, because you know the meta right now. If we go to actually hopefully load fast enough, if we go to ranking and we actually look at what the top rankers are, you can see like it's actually quite mixed now, but mainly Sun family with Gohan, a future team with Vegeta or Vegeta family team, Vegeta or Blue is always somewhere in the mix. But like, you need to know how to build these teams that actually allow people to actually get to such high ranks, and that's what we're going to actually focus on in this video. So if I help you out in this video, make sure to actually press the subscribe button, because we are on the grind to 10k. Help me, help you, help you, help me. Pressing that red button only does benefit you. That's what I wanted to say, but I kind of stumbled on my words. But besides from that, if you haven't already, follow me on all my socials. This is a YouTube channel, but we've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below, so make sure to check those out. But yeah, I don't want to hold you guys up too long. Let's actually get into this video. So team formation, cool. Let's go to, we went to characters. You load up your characters. I've got this team here because it's just an empty team. You always have to have one person. We go to party formation. Now first you got to decide what type of team you want to form. So these are my list of characters. For my purpose sake, I always sort things by element, because the main thing in the PvP battle, I feel, is you want to have one of each character, so that you can actually, one of each element, which is color, so that you can actually go into PvP with a variety. You can't bring all green units or all blue units, because then they'll counter you with green units, and that's a problem. So I like to sort things by element. People like to sort things by power level, but I don't sort it by power level, because I feel like everybody knows who's good in the game, and if you don't, then you're kind of just out of the loop, and you'd be able to see who's good in the game by the people that are being used in PvP. So yeah, I sort things by element for ease. So we got blue, green, purple, yellow, red, and it also helps because of the type advantage. Team formation, you got to worry about type advantage. So we know green beats blue, purple beats green, yellow beats purple, and then red beats yellow, and then blue beats red, and it goes around like that. That's the element type thing. And now let's get into actually picking your characters. Things you can do to actually help you pick your characters. If you, depending on what team you have, hopefully you're not just like playing Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Legends and you've never watched the show. If you watch the show, you're gonna know what type of characters people are. It's generally actually common sense. So let's say you got this Vegeta Blue right here. Let's just use Vegeta Blue for an example. You know Vegeta Blue is a fusion. He uses Potara fusion. He's a fusion character. There's Vegeta on Gogeta and there's Kefla. There's a few others, but like those are the main three. Let's say those are the main three. You can actually change the preference here. So if you go to, let me restart, you go to filter, you go to character tag. I always keep it on Sparkings, by the way. I didn't mention that because the Sparking characters are the strongest. Turn off hero and extreme. The only time you really need extremes is if there's an odd few characters that you want to add, and then hero is mainly for Charlotte. You're not going to use any other heroes, trust me. But character tag, and you can actually see there's a whole list of tags that are in the game. Now these tags actually link to what teams you can actually make. So there's a Sun family team, Vegeta family team, Super Warrior team, etc, all the way down to powerful opponent. And the tags are very useful because, let me swap Charlotte out for Vegeta Blue because I'm going to be making a fusion team. If you open with Vegeta Blue and you actually go to ability, you can see there, these are the tags that he's actually buffing. Now the Z ability is important because the Z ability is what actually helps you give buffs to your whole team all around. So anybody on this team who shares fusion tag, God key tag, or tag future, they'll be getting 28% strike, attack, and defense during battle, because this is the Z ability I've unlocked. Obviously the Z ability that you have depends on the amount of stars you have. So you get one Z ability out the first unlock, another one at Z ability 2, another one at at Limit Break 3, another one at 6, I believe, then the last one's at 7. So yeah, bear that in mind. That's probably the most important factor when making a team, because if they have more Z abilities that are all the same all around, imagine having 6 units that all have that same Z ability, then they're all going to get all those buffs. So this one person's buffing all the other 5 units. The next one person that has the same Z ability, in the scenario that they do, they'll be buffing all other 5 units, hoping that your whole team has the same tags. You can find tags at the bottom of the character here. So you can see he has Saiyan, God Key, Fusion Warrior, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and Future and Potara. So let me go back to what I was doing. To help you, you can go to character tag. You can literally look for Fusion. So this is going to test my eyes here, my Sharingan. You literally just look for fusions. Where are they? There they are. Fusion Warriors. Cool. Select it. Okay. Now I'm only going to get a list of Fusion Warriors. Now all of these guys have the Fusion tag. Not everybody would have a Fusion Z ability, but they will have a Fusion Warrior tag. For example, if we take Omega Shenron does have the Fusion Warrior tag, but he doesn't buff Fusion Warriors in any way, shape or form. So you got to be careful there when making a team. He will get the buff from everybody else, but he won't be giving any buffs due to his Z ability. So you got to worry about that when team formation. But the most ideal fusion team right now that everybody uses in the meta, I know it off beat. So Vegito Blue, Kefla, Super Vegito, the transforming yellow Vegito, and then people usually run this red Vegito Gotenks, or they'd actually go to extremes, and then you have this one here. This is the one I run. This is my perfect one. And then if we take the one I have here, this is my ideal fusion team. You can actually see I have it set out. The ability bonus is way high, and literally, like, I've just got equipment on them as well. Leave the screen without saving, yes. Okay, so now let's return back to the scratch. Let me change the filter back so I can show you what to do next from beyond here. Okay, so the people are also asking about equipments and whatnot. I don't really fuss too much about equipments, but equipments do make a big difference. Equipments, they come in variety of forms and whatnot. So for this one, I'm going to actually take a Saiyan team. So I'm going to look for Saiyan. Cool. Okay, now I only get Saiyan characters. The ideal Saiyan team I've been using, Charlotte stays in there actually, because Charlotte buffs health. I was going to swap him out, but he actually stays there. You can see there to Saiyan. Even though he goes Super Saiyan God, he buffs Saiyans. I also have Margin Vegeta. That's one blue. Look towards greens. I've been using this one here, but I want to use the GT one, but I don't have enough stars in him. If you get higher stars in him, obviously the limit break increases, and then he can actually buff Saiyans. So that's what I'm looking to do, but because I don't have that Z ability, I'm going to actually not use him. I'm going to buff this one. He buffs movies, and he also buffs Saiyans at 6 stars, because I've got him at 6 stars. So that's mad useful. So I'm going to put him on the squad. Let's go to purples now. I buff this one here, Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is very neat, because he actually buffs Sun Family. He doesn't buff Saiyans, he buffs Sun Family, but there will be a lot of Gokus on my team. You'll see in a second. But he does have the Saiyan tag, so because he's a good unit, I will make the sacrifice for his Z ability and put him on the team. Like, he's a very good unit. But if I didn't want to, this person here, Vegeta, he actually has a Z ability buff, which is really nice. You can see the Saiyan or Frieza Force, so I could put him on the team, and he'd actually increase everyone's buffs. But you can see when I added Super Saiyan 4, only this man here, because he's Sun Family, Goku, got the buff. You can literally see the sparks go up. I'm gonna go to yellow, and I apply the same thing. So in this case, my best Saiyan user on the yellows is actually this man here. He doesn't buff Saiyans either. However, because of how OP he is, he gets the buffs from the other Saiyans that are buffing. So Margin Vegeta, he buffs Saiyans. Nice. And then obviously Charlotte, I showed you earlier. And then we can go to red and do the same thing. So I could bring this man here. He'd be buffing and getting buffs from everybody. With Bardock, I don't think he buffs everybody. Oh, he actually does. So he does have a Saiyan Z ability. You can actually check it out. Nice. Bardock would be a good person to use. You could use any other Saiyan as well. Margin Vegeta is not really good, but this red one here that I'm talking about him. But he does buff Saiyans. But this Goku here would be a better buff, and Bardock's a very good red, so I'd put Bardock on the team. So that's how I would form a team, and that's something that you guys can actually utilize. elements the best way because you want one of each color. Now, to wrap it up, we're talking about equipments. Like I said, I'm not too fussed about equipments, but equipments do make the difference. They can make the difference in a battle. So obviously, the ranking in the equipment system, if you press the equipment stage and then you press filter, you can see the rank. I have Z equipment, so you want to go to Z. Now, equipments come with different tags as well, and they have different conditions. You're probably wondering, oh, what's the best equipment I should look for? Should I use equipment with critical or health? Well, it just depends on how you want to play, to be honest. Do you want more defense or do you want more offense? Me, I like to move aggressive, even though I do play defensively. I know that's kind of contradicting, but in the sense that, I mean, I'm not worried about getting hit. If I get hit, I'm gonna die. So I'd rather do more damage because I want to win the game. You can't win a game strictly on defense, so you gotta have better offense, which is what I feel is more important. If I get hit, then they just got more priorities and they're probably a better player than me. I deserve to lose. That's how I feel about it. But if you want to worry about defense, because it actually could save you, you could have a bad offense, but actually, because your defenses are so high, you actually don't die because you get more opportunities to attack the opponent because you stayed alive. That's how the region team works. So it just depends on how you want to play. I couldn't give you a straightforward thing, but for me, I feel like if the equipment just has a Z, it's pretty good. Like, for example, this shallow equipment here is a pretty neat equipment, right? But there's an upgraded version. I don't think I have it. I hope I have it so I can show you for sake's purpose. I don't have it, but there's an upgraded version just for sake's purpose, and it's not. It's way better than the Z one I have. However, the actual rates of getting Z's on it is much lower. So I just used this one for sake's purpose. Plus, I feel like having Z equipment is very intimidating in PvP. Just the fact that you pull up and you see someone with hella Z's, you're gonna be like, damn, that's tough. So what I just be doing, I just be spreading out my Z's. Like, this equipment isn't the greatest. It's very good, but it's not the greatest. I would still apply it just because it's a Z. It looks intimidating, and I'm very like kind of OCD, so I like to put things in order. Vegeta at one point had 3 equipments. What was I doing here? Yeah, set that up like that. He has 3 equipment, so the 3 equipment, not 3 as in the number. And I just go through. Luckily, I did have a lot of movies equipments, so I can tag that as well. That's gonna fit nicely. Go to this man here. Same thing with everybody. I think I'm gonna run out of Z equipments. Yeah, I did, unfortunately. But it is what it is. That's the same thing that I just go through. I don't really look at what they have, but you really should. But because I have Z's, I just assume that they're gonna be good. That's the natural instinct. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I gave you guys some useful tips. This just applies to every team that you want to form, so depending on what type of characters you have. If you take Boo, you know that Boo wasn't going down easy. He's a regen unit. The same thing with Cell. Cell even came back to life, so you know he's a regeneration unit. Like, use your common sense when thinking of what tags. And if you're just confused about what tags are what, you can check about what tags. Like, Otherworld, that will have Gogeta and Janemba. Hybrid Saiyans, you know, that's Goku, Gohan. I mean, not Goku. Gohan, Goten, Trunks. Like, think about it like that. Even Pan. Angel, Whis. Like, it's very simple. But yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button on this grind to 10k, like I said. Besides from that, follow me on all my socials. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment. Hopefully this video was helpful. I didn't want to make it too long, but it did end up being so. But it is what it is. But yeah, that's all I got to say. My name's Zakashi, and I'll see you guys in the next one.